Hey guys, how's it going? SimpleKlutch here doing episode 3 of my top 5 underrated matches of 2012, and ringing in at number 3 is Brock Lesnar versus Triple H, the perfect storm SummerSlam match, so to speak. And it really does. I have a lot to say about this match. First of all, could the match been better? Yeah, it could have been a bit better. Was the match a good match? You're damn right it was a good match. Not to quote Kurt Angle, but I thought they put on a good match. And then, of course, some people said, the match was good enough, I'll accept it. It was the main event of SummerSlam, and the main reason that most people bought the pay-per-view. I personally went for Chris Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler, but I don't know about you guys. I was amped for this match. Brock Lesnar in his second match, he lost to Cena, Extreme Rules, in his second match in the WWE, and this is his latest match against Triple H, and I was worried. Lesnar had already lost to John Cena, and Triple H buries everyone, and they're probably gonna have this match again at WrestleMania 29 from what I hear on the internet, and I really don't want to see Triple H bury Lesnar at WrestleMania. No thank you. That'd be a pretty pointless return. Come back, lose to Cena, beat Triple H once, and lose at WrestleMania. It's not yeah, WWE creative better not do that. I'd rather see Lesnar against Undertaker, to be quite honest, and then CM Punk could go against Triple H, because I don't really care about CM Punk. Anyways, he's a good wrestler, but I don't like his character anymore. That's beside the point. We're talking about Brock Lesnar and Triple H. The actual match, to me, the ending is the most important part to the match. I already went over this in episode 1, how when Triple H lost Undertaker at WrestleMania, and when Shawn Michaels did, he just slapped him and got tombstoned, or he gave him the DX chop, then got tombstoned. For me, that's not the way to end the match. It has to be entertaining, like you counter someone's finisher and hit your own, something like that. Whereas WrestleMania 25, Shawn Michaels went for the moonsault and got tombstone, and that was the match of the year and the greatest match in WrestleMania history, hands down. So it was better than their match at 26, and you know why? It's the ending. And Triple H and Brock had a really cool ending where Triple H hit the second pedigree. You thought it was over. Out of nowhere, Brock, lightning fast, gets him in his guard and puts him in the Kimura, and Triple H taps out. That is awesome. Endings like that really help the match. Now, the actual, let's say the ending had been, he counters a pedigree and puts him in the Kimura and he taps out. So, like, if the ending had been like, he hits him with an F5 and puts him in the Kimura and he taps out, the match would not have been as good. But the ending is very important, and that's something a lot of people don't take into consideration. But for me, it is almost like the be-all, end-all. Like, if you have some roll-up ending, I don't know how great the match is. It can still be a really good match, but I find that it's just the ending is so important for me, and maybe not everyone's like that, but in my opinion, this match did deliver. You didn't know who was gonna win. You knew that Triple H would kick out of the first F5, and I didn't know if Brock would kick out of the first pedigree because he didn't kick out of Cena's Attitude Adjustment and Extreme Rules. But it just, the match itself, there's a cool couple suplexes. Brock worked the arm. He jumped off the steel steps, onto Triple H after I think he put him through the announce table, maybe. But yeah, it was a decent match. German suplex from Brock, and then he took off his gloves and did the ground and pound. So, it was not as good as Triple H and the Undertaker at WrestleMania. It was not as good as Brock Cena, but it was almost as good. And a lot of people just say the match was awful, when in reality it wasn't awful. It was a good match. Brock, he's always been a good in-ring performer, and he still is. And I don't think that Triple H and Brock Lesnar got the credit they deserve here. They told a great story with the whole, Kimura submission being on more than once, and then Brock, getting up from the pedigrees and things like that. So they told a good story, and Triple H tapping out. I'm starting to respect the guy. He put over Undertaker. He put over Brock Lesnar. He lost to Awesome Truth, him and CM Punk at Vengeance. Now it wasn't clean, but he's still out there, putting people over. But I spoke too soon, because this year WrestleMania, if Brock and Triple H happens, we all know he's gonna get his little revenge and like to bury some more people that can make the company money. But right now I'm happy with what Triple H is doing, putting over younger guys, which is what he should be doing. But the match with Brock Lesnar was a good match. Was it a 5-star match? No. Was it an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10? Yeah, it is, and everyone thinks it's a lot worse. And I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people bash this match and say that SummerSlam sucked. But I thought it was a pretty good SummerSlam. So this match definitely, we're ringing in at number 3 on the list for underrated matches of 2012. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and most of all, subscribe if you have not to. Episode 2 is coming up very soon, and I'm going to give away another tip as to what it is, although it's pretty hard to, there's no real tip I can give for this one. Let's just say it was a match with a questionable ending. See if you can figure it out before I upload it. Anyways, see you guys later.